You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast.
But pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to Apple and our Spotify podcast,
The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my lack, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.
Support for the Pour Horsemen is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, P-O-U-R, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code POUR, P-O-U-R. Your balls will thank
silence. All right, so this is episode 136. And I've been off for 3 weeks. So y'all know I got a lot of shit to get off my chest.
That's a big ass chest.
And it's a 52 long. For those who want to know, please buy me some clothes. Someone donate something to me because I'm broke and I can't dress.
And listen, at the Soup Mart, they got some nice.
Nah, I can't do Soup Mart, bro, because Soup Mart, I bust through the pants after the first wear.
No, he may.
Nah, bro.
He may need to go to Soup Mart because according to YouTube, we're unkempt. That's what I said. That's what they said. Unkept. Excuse me.
So
dirty socks. Somebody had dirty socks.
Yeah, dirty socks.
Me on here.
Yeah.
We had got the theme for you, Elmo.
Hey, but first we need to introduce our guest though before we get too much into it.
So I introduce him. We got I feel is one of the best chefs in Houston. I've been rocking. You said what?
Best looking chefs.
I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, yeah.
But we got the same barber, so you know his fade is right. You know what I'm saying? But he does go asking for the KC. Just put that out there. But also,
wait, hold on. We can't blaze past that. You go asking for his haircut.
No, like, why is this nigga hair so smooth?
Yeah,
it's not a texturizer.
I don't use nothing. I use nothing.
His hair is growing long. He looked like little Ricardo.
Well, we call him Dominican baseball player.
Yeah.
He definitely look like a Dominican baseball player. But
been eating his food for a minute now. He actually catered for when I got engaged to my fiance, and like I said, the best chef in Houston, in my opinion, Elmo.
How y'all doing?
Oh, OG Elmo on Twitter.
And bro, so I'm gonna start with your Twitter is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's Twitter?
Bro, we ain't gonna do that.
I post some recipes from time to time.
No, you don't. You post recipes for ass. I ain't seen
positivity.
What
mostly.
Positivity?
We're just trying to move culture and positiveness forward.
Positiveness.
Yeah.
As he sips his tequila. We getting this shit started right.
All right. So I want to get right into it. Interview with you. And then you're going to stay with us for some topics, of course, as well.
Okay.
We also have someone from Melanin and Murder in the building also. We don't have a camera on her right now, but she's definitely going to make an appearance on the pod also.
Heavy on the murder.
Heavy on the murder.
Heavy on the
murder.
With a British accent.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous that she even in the building right now. But
I definitely would have left my valuables outside.
You did the right thing. You did, because you would have been murdered. But you do got them shoes on that she might want to take.
Man.
Shit, I may take them.
So actually, that's what took me so long to actually get on the podcast. Like, KC been asking me, like, we've been talking about it for like months and months.
We have, yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I just can't come out there any kind of way. So, like, back in October, I just started saving for outfits. Just really just putting money aside. I've been giving my sneaker plug $25 a week. Finally hit on this.
Wait, you got sneakers on layaway player?
Yeah, this is an ice cream shirt, okay?
I see.
I see. I actually traded him 2 ribeyes for this. So I'm heavy on the barter plan. These are still.
This is a backstory. I actually got my first little meal prep from him because I traded him some Kohans.
Oh yeah,
yo, y'all are wild.
Y'all are wild. Kohans. I traded him for some meal preps, and I got back fit too.
My meal preps. I used to meet him at a parking lot, just
like
in the
shady place.
Yeah, it's shady place because I'm a shady person.
Meet me in the alley.
So yo, meet me in the alley over here for my meal prep, bro. Like I need my meal. Yeah. So, but he'll get you right though. So let's jump right into your background. because a lot of people may see your Twitter and not necessarily know that you a whole businessman out here.
Yeah,
so let's kind of talk about that. Let's get started with that there.
So like KC said, chef, caterer, working on the restaurateur part. Been doing that pretty much my whole life. My dad had a barbecue restaurant up in Denton, Texas. After him and my mom split up, like 92. I'm old. I know I look really young and handsome, but I'm 34. So he had the barbecue restaurant there for a while. So just in a natural black household where it's like, we got a business, you gonna work in there.
Yeah.
I was smoking briskets at like 6.
Oh, so this is in your blood there. Yeah, this is in your blood. Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
He passed when I was 15. We brought all his equipment down here. My mom kind of started using some stuff, making stuff for the church. Stepdad, of course, big smoker, doing what stepdads do. Like, started barbecuing. So after I finished school, was working. Had a roommate. He had a pretty good job. We're, living a high life. He lost his job. He didn't want to do the same job anymore. But when he would only do the same job. I'm like, bro, you need to just get a job so we can pay the bills.
Yeah.
Refused to do so. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna start selling plates at the club. And like literally, like one of the first nights I went out there with pasta and some smoked wings, made like $1,000.
Now, what club was it?
That was the Drake.
Okay, so you've probably done this at multiple places before.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a grind, man.
Yeah,
it's a grind, but like just kind of seeing that, like making that much in one night. I think at that time I was making like maybe like $40,000 a year. I'm like, oh, I can go make my paycheck in a night or two. So that's kind of became the transition. So like over the years, just started catering. Was doing a little private chefing, but with the pandemic, all big catering events kind of got shut off.
Yeah.
I think, I sent back several $1,000s in deposits, money, and stuff like that. So, kind of became a situation where we just started cooking, in people's homes for dinner and stuff. And then opportunity came about with Big White, Wendell, all the guys, Brunchaholics, for us to do Revolver. And then now we're at Domain. So we got a couple of days there. And then we have a few more projects that'll be launching. So it's fun, man. I work a lot, but I love it. So like you don't really notice that you're working as much.
yeah. So go. Come on in.
Non-corona cough.
We don't know if it's non-corona. You can't say non-corona right now. Any cough to me is corona cough.
fuck?
Any sneeze, any cough is corona.
So I actually,
Nah, you ain't got allergies, dude. Nah.
I just coughed and I could taste a little blueberry mint. So probably more of a hookah cough.
I ain't never heard anybody announce that shit.
Hey, you gotta do that. You gotta do that in 2021.
When it first broke out, bro, like you couldn't cough nowhere in
Nah,
public.
like a cough was worse than a terrorist
People
threat.
cough,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh,
You need to
that's
go
Yo,
home.
like real talk, you could have got arrested for a cough in 2020.
Man.
Not even joking.
He just said it so nonchalant. Not corona.
He was being honest though, man. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So
I'm
so
vaccined up, baby.
you got the second shot too?
Nah, I get that next week.
Then
I
you
got the
ain't
first one.
vaccinated
Yeah,
up.
I got the first one on
You
Monday.
still ain't got immunity yet.
How's your tail doing?
It's good.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, have y'all turned into aliens yet?
I ain't had to get it in my ass.
No, he's saying that you're gonna grow a tail. What are you talking
Oh.
about?
I thought because I've seen people saying you gotta get shot in your ass.
Nah, that's in China
No, they do
where
the
they
test in
swabbing
your
your
ass.
ass.
I ain't
Yeah.
even
Do the
testing
test in your
ass.
If you go to China,
No.
you the only one that got the test
Bro,
in your
you
ass.
got molested.
You went to that American Pie
I
place.
knew that was a shady Wendy's.
You got molested, brother.
All right, so tell us more the evolution. So you started cooking plates at clubs, or bringing plates to the club.
Yeah, so we would cook, we would set
Okay.
up with catering equipment, sell plates, people drunk, stuff like that. But I mean, these are still people that have regular 9 to 5, so they would ask, are you catering? Are you doing this? Oh yeah, I don't like to say no to people. So
Exactly.
that kind of just like develops different opportunities. Luckily, I have like a lot of people that like really want to see me win. So like I'm always getting referred. Like even when like the opportunity may be too big sometimes, they're like, hey, at least just talk to them. So
No
like,
doubt.
I've been in some rooms and with some people that I probably my qualifications didn't deem necessary, but like anytime I get my foot in the door, we're gonna knock it out of the box.
And we're gonna talk about that. So what's the craziest thing that you've done?
Oh man, craziest thing. I mean, damn,
Like Something that surprised you, an opportunity that you got, and you was like, "Damn, I'm doing this."
So probably the like with the professional athletes and even like Drake. Like I said, I'm cool with some of the A-Life guys, and literally like I guess like people know like they can hit me last minute, and I'm gonna just show up. But like
So you OVO gang?
You know,
I mean,
waiting on the contract.
Are you waiting on the chain?
Me and Aubrey spoke briefly last week, and just a few minor details. But I think it was like the second haul was here, and I was literally at my homeboy crib. It was Sunday or Monday. We were at the pool grilling. Oh, my phone must be off. We were at the pool like grilling and stuff, and
we normally make our guests do 10 push-ups if it.
Guess what? You out of luck because I haven't worked out since October 14th, brother.
Yo, we can fix that. We can make time for that.
But yeah, so then he called and he was like, "Yeah, we got the Drake ballet tonight. I need you to do food," and just like hung up, like didn't leave it at nothing else. So I'm like, okay. So I called Wendell. And it's really funny because I had gave Wendell's mom a brisket, like a smoked brisket. I let her have it. And I was like, bro, they didn't really tell me what type of food, but I know we got to bring food. I need you to get that brisket back from your mom. So to this day, like his mom is like the nicest, sweet little lady you ever seen. But she has that South African accent.
You took a brisket back from a mom?
I'm not proud of it.
Nah, yeah, you tripping, bro. And you had the nerve to ask for a writer to be on the Pour Horsemen?
I needed the brisket.
I feel you. I mean, shit, but that's listen. If what I known from like anybody's stories or even movies, it's always been like some fucked up shit that had to go down
to get to where you're going.
Get to where you're going.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
This
I wrestled her to the ground like
like throwing a brisket.
Y'all
had beef for real.
Yeah, like little beef.
Y'all had beef.
And I smoked it. Put it on some nachos. but yeah, so Drake ballet, when it was like actually right around the corner. But the thing that was cool about that
it was
like,
right around the corner. Yeah.
I got there like 8 o'clock. The event was starting till like 11. And so like I'm like, okay, where do we set up? Are we setting up inside? Are we selling? Are we giving away food? Whatever. And like we walk in and Drake's standing right there. But he's like organizing the whole thing, like, hey, do this, do that. I'm like, damn. And so I think like every once in a while you get like to see something that's like it kind of like directs your path a little more, and it's like you really got to have that much control over what you're doing.
Yeah.
Did that show you why he was dope?
Yeah, no, it's like
did that show you?
You
Yeah.
definitely don't like. You definitely don't have a question of why he is where he is, and like. I study successful people not to do exactly what they did.
No doubt. Yeah.
Just like their
to see their
mindset
steps
and how locked in they were. And so it's like, okay, you have to be like in control of everything, like to the smallest detail. I read the book Relentless last summer.
I read Relentless also.
He talked about
I don't read.
I mean,
wait.
No,
why don't you read?
I don't read.
Rap
I
Dark.
listened to the book.
I read it. Okay.
Rap Dark Gab owed me $27, and I vowed until I meet the motherfuckers, I will not read in its entirety.
The Pearl.
You don't know Rap Dark Gab. That's
I don't know what that is. Yeah,
Rap
what is
Dark
that?
Game is rap. Read a book. Do a report. Get a book.
And they owe you $27.
I read 27 books. Read quotations.
Then you didn't do it, so they don't owe you no money.
I put it on paper, got it signed out by my teacher.
Bro,
I should have got my money.
They knew you was fraud.
It don't matter though.
You filled it out.
I should have got my
I
money.
want to take a survey now. Actually, we should bring a class action towards Rap Dark Gab.
Straight up.
Or whatever existing corporation is in place, because I don't think anybody.
If that money's supposed to like rise $27 from back in like '96,
a bunch of young Houstonians into learning for free.
You should learn. You want to learn. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I could have been spending time
learning,
cooking ribs. Back
nah, bro, you was cooking ribs.
I could have been top chef at 18.
You was cooking ribs though.
Who knows? If I would have been hooping some more, I would probably win.
Specialization
to what?
Second round pick.
Nah, second round pick to what?
To the G League.
Nah, dude, we ain't buying that. You was cooking ribs and you was hooping.
Shit. They robbed me.
And you clearly didn't read 27 books.
They don't know that.
Go ahead, my bad.
He did 27 reports.
Exactly.
So the Drake, finish up the Drake there.
Yeah, so like that was probably like one of the first big ones. We had Showtime, the strip club on Richmond.
Yep.
Where we were literally cooking like on like 3 picnic tables. We had like some tabletop fryers, like some plug-in griddles. Like it was all like burn your house down type shit going on back there.
And you was making it work.
And we was making it work, but like Super Bowl weekend, like Drake.
Oh, I
Odell,
forgot about Super Bowl
like,
weekend.
Everybody in there, like I said again, like Wendell, Quincy, they all been with me this whole time. Like,
No doubt.
I'll be leaving at like 5 o'clock to go like do a brunch here, a brunch there. They would be staying there because you gotta remember it's 80 strippers.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
And like I would get done with my event and it'd be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they would be there like, yeah, bro, we just finished cooking. Like they've been ordering plates, but shout out to the strippers. As much tips as they get, like they return the favor like times 10. $20 plate. Oh, here's $50. Here's $60. So,
But during Super Bowl week, I heard, and this could be a rumor, that strippers were making triple the money they would normally make on a regular weekend.
oh, for sure.
That's what I heard.
Just in the club alone.
That's what I'm saying. Not the ancillary. We
I
ain't
can
gonna go
attest
into
to
the
that.
ancillary details.
I know a friend of mine that does the exotic dancing, and she says
Exotic dancing. I haven't heard that since Independence Day.
So you're
I'm an
you're a
exotic
married man,
dancer.
so I'm on my way being that. So I gotta be kind of politically correct. So I don't go to strip clubs.
Never been to one ever.
I don't.
You did. You worked
No,
the
Krista,
Super
if
Bowl.
you're
I say this.
You worked the Super Bowl. How many strip clubs? We don't care
Let me
about
say
your
this.
bride. How many Super Bowl? How many strip
strip
clubs?
I love the food. Only times I've been there.
Strip clubs. I
love
love
the
the nipples.
So actually,
Some strip clubs don't even show the nipples.
if I go, it's
I'm not
because
going to a strip
I'm
club that
thinking
ain't doing that.
I'm thinking it's chicken strip clubs, like a group of people that like chicken strips.
Where did you find him? Wait,
Krista, if you're watching-
where'd you find him?
That's all I'm there
Where'd
for.
you
Buffalo
find him,
tenders,
yo?
baby.
Yeah,
I love you.
where'd you?
I'm Ray Charles.
Did he really just say chicken strips? Yo, Cane's has the best chicken strips though.
Wrist.
Huh?
Yo.
You in there feeling wrist?
Man, I don't know what's going on. Is this Buffalo?
Cane's has the best chicken strips though.
No, what?
Yeah, they do. Cane's, Raising Cane's.
That's the Oklahoma.
No, it's not.
That's the Oklahoma.
Raising Cane's ain't even in Oklahoma.
I'll give Cane's this.
That's coming
juicy.
from Oklahoma because that's a
No,
bland
Raising
ass
Cane's
chicken.
started in
But
Texas
they're-
A&M, College Station.
But that's
No,
a
Raising
bland
Cane's
ass
started
chicken.
in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Then they the best. That's
No,
what let
they're
you know.
not. They're not good.
He actually should get negative points for having flavorless chicken for being from
Exactly.
Louisiana.
Okay, then what would y'all say the best chicken strips are? Zaxby's?
Shit.
Cane's.
No, it's not Cane's for sure.
Cane's.
I like Whataburger.
Whataburger or
I like Whataburger.
Whataburger strips are trash.
No, they're not.
Miami. What's the place in Miami? Miami Subs. I don't know. I went to school for 2 years in Miami, so like there's a place that had like wings, hot dogs, stuff like that. I think it's called like Miami Subs. Their tenders were delectable.
I went to Miami for the first time
Well,
last week, 2 weeks ago.
the fact that he
and I
said
was there for
delectable.
45 minutes. I went to, it's a place called something bitch. Like, Bacon Bitch.
Bacon Bitch.
Bacon Bitch.
Bacon Bitch.
So look, I was up there meeting partners, KB and all them. I was meeting them because they was there. We was in Fort Lauderdale. My boy is a lawyer out there, so my lady and I was out there, and we drove down. I'm looking for them. I'm calling them. They like, we here. I pull up. I'm asking the waitress, like, I'm about to ask her, where can we go? So she says, hey, bitch, how many bitches with you? So I was like, wait, who the fuck you talking to? It caught me off guard. Nah, I wasn't gonna do that, but it caught me off guard because she was just like, she said it so casually, but it was aggressive as fuck. She was just like, hey, bitch, who the fuck? I mean, how many bitches with you?
How many were with you though?
It was. Well, ain't no bitches with me. Yo, hey man, listen.
Hey, listen over here, Vlad.
Hey man,
How many were with you?
Let
Let us cook.
I had my fiance and my best friend.
Which one was the bitch?
But Chipmunk was like, this is their thing. That's their niche. And once she said that, I was like, oh, okay, I'll play along a little bit.
We know you.
I don't like that bitch word.
He don't.
I don't do that bitch word at all.
So okay, you've done events with Drake. What's the next evolution for you then? We know you probably have a lot of goals. What's the next evolution for you?
Honestly, like so for probably like the last year and a half, 2 years, I actually had a day job too along with cooking. So I left that about a month ago. Okay. But we have a few different brands that we have going, like what we're doing now. And it's like there's so many different ways to eat like with food. So gonna launch like a kitchen, like consulting, like restaurant consulting arm of the business. We do have another place opening up probably here in the next month. that me and Wendell will be running. But I mean, essentially, like for me, like everybody, like all the homies, all the friends that's there with me now that are helping me now, I just want to like whatever they wanted to do. Like, okay, let's turn our attention to that now. Like, we're gonna chase my dream. You got us up. Now you want to keep working with us, cool. But it's like, all right, Q, what you want to do? CT, what you want to do? What y'all want to do? Let's run that up.
You're literally if everybody eats be a person.
Oh yeah,
you that guy.
That's me, and they have to eat first.
So I've been to Everybody
don't
Eats
leave me
in Portland.
hanging on camera.
I've been to Everybody Eats in Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I spend a lot of time in Portland. My job takes me to Portland quite a bit.
Well, you're a federal agent.
Don't worry about all that. You asking too many questions.
You asking a lot of
You asking too many questions. You asking too many questions right now. So I go to Portland quite a bit, and I've been to that. It's a food truck, but they also do like events, like pop up events. And I went to one of the pop up events downtown, and yo, they dope.
Yeah.
Like Everybody Eats in Portland is dope, like real dope. So it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on when you're there. Like the time that I went there was more like American cuisine, like burgers and fries and stuff, but with a twist on it.
Okay.
So it's dope. So yeah, I think Houston could definitely benefit from some of the energy that they've done there. And then in the Bay Area, they got, what's the one in the Bay Area called? Matter of fact, he got a show on YouTube. I can't think of his name right now, but they do similar to what Everybody Eats does in Portland. So it's the same thing. So
I love Portland. Like that's like one of my favorite places to go. I've been there 4 times.
You ain't never been to Portland?
I've never been.
You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go.
It's beautiful, but Pearl Street, it's like it's rich, but I've literally been there where I like went to McDonald's with my niece and my son, and it was crackheads inside of it. Like and they just like they walk
and
around
they just chilling there.
The high end and the low end, like
The homeless in Portland is ridiculous.
They don't even treat them like a low end. They just sitting in there chilling.
Yo, the homeless
Like,
in Portland is ridiculous.
In Houston, if a homeless person go into a business, they calling the cops. They was in there chilling.
Well, in Houston, the homeless people move in with their girlfriends.
That is true. That is very true. That is very true.
So tell people where they can find you, and you're gonna stick with us for the rest of our topics. Make sure they got your Instagram, all that detail.
You didn't pay for that.
Tell people where they can find you, man. What you doing? We didn't get your writer, but let people know where you at.
Instagram is it's probably a little more difficult than it should be, but it's Elmo's World, and that's ELMOSW0 RLD.
Yeah, that's a wild Instagram.
Right,
that's a wild Instagram.
That's a childish ass Instagram.
It really is. Like I had Elmo's World Twitter before.
They ain't have no cooks.
Somebody did it already, so
They didn't have
They got
Elmo
Elmo
cooks.
cook?
I wasn't even cooking when I made my Instagram.
But you cooking
But you
now.
are
You
now.
can't change your
Change
name?
it.
Justina, you need to change on my social media. That's my assistant. So I really don't like.
Shout out to what A-Leaf. What is it?
A-Leaf HTX.
HTX A-Leaf.
So
They
get
get you
into
right.
Some infused stuff too, man.
They gonna get you right.
Oh, no doubt. Okay.
They will
We
get you
locked
right.
in there.
A-Leaf. I
Delta
really
8.
like A-Leaf. A-Leaf had me listening to Kirk Franklin on the Tuesday at 9 o'clock and getting emotional.
Were you threatening your son or like?
Nah, I was just jamming, but then I just
You
I
weren't
was
listening to him cuss out his son.
nah. I mean that son was a grown ass man.
He was.
Shit.
He older than y'all.
He
He older than y'all.
You know, if Chance get 35, he talks to you wild. Shit, it's a wrap. Yeah, exactly. If Keelan talks to me wild now, he 13.
Yeah, he's big.
He is big. Yeah.
You better stay in that gym, bro.
I
You
am
got about
staying
2
in
more
that gym.
years.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
staying in that
Rough
gym.
up by a light skin.
Yo,
I
that
can't
2
wait.
more years is real. Like,
But listen,
he got 2 more years.
I can't wait till I tap into my like actual dad weight.
I've got that dad
My
weight.
dad's
I
strength.
have that.
Like when I
have
get my
it.
dad's
Just
strength.
naturally thick form.
Yeah,
Yes.
like thick forms. Like I still got like athletic build forms.
Nah,
Nah, trash.
And I want the goddamn big ass forms.
I got it. You know, you want
Look at,
these.
see?
You want those are the ones where
How many
you.
kids do
That's a
you
lot of meat.
Only
beating.
one kid right now.
okay.
But these are the ones that you want when if your seed says something to you wrong, you can grab them
See.
Everything.
and it's you throw them.
Listen, public. That's a decade of meat beating. That man,
Multiple
man-
decades.
Young,
This
young
is
quagmire.
this is strong meat beat, yo.
Hey, what did he say? What did he say? Hey, I found out about that internet porn.
This is
That
strong
internet
meat beat.
porn.
This is stressed out meat beat right here too.
Your
You
poor
know-
penis. Poor back.
So I want to get into a few topics. And the first topic I want to get into, which I didn't really even know who this brother was.
Me neither.
Derrick Jaxn.
Look how he spell his name.
I mean, that should tell you right there.
That should tell you.
Okay.
Nigga
So,
from Alabama. I looked it up.
I did.
The nigga from Alabama.
I did copious amounts of research, and this is where I want our one of our people who are in the audience to come. Do you know who Derrick Jaxn is by chance? Oh, so she don't even know who Derrick Jaxn is. Okay, so Derrick Jaxn is a.
Why you say it like that? That nigga name is Jackson.
Nah, I'm saying it like he spelled it.
Oh, but you said Jackson.
That's how I'm spelling. Like that's how you
That's
spell it.
Jackson.
Nah, that's Jackson.
Bro, he played football and his name was Jackson. He changed his name to that shit.
I'm saying it how you
That
spell it.
let you know that nigga wasn't trustworthy from the jump.
Exactly. Like, why would you change your name to? That nigga said he literally wrote that shit out and was like, "This shit is more exotic."
I'm trying to spell it. I'm trying to say it
gonna
how
be
you
the
spell
He
it,
was
bro.
like, "This is exotic. This is it." This
So
is
anyway,
the one.
he's a more relationship guru than Kevin Samuels.
Gosh, I hate that shit so much.
Okay. And
that
come to
shit.
find out, while he was sitting filming in his car, he was at his side broad's house at the same time while he was filming. Like he got done with cheating and went and filmed a video about not cheating on women. Like immediately. That's what he was doing.
That's technically an expert. Like, so I just finished. So here's what you don't want to do. All right.
This is what you shouldn't do. This is what you should not do. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
Bro, did you know he was a New York Times bestseller?
Bro, he got a whole thing about he had I guess a pamphlet or whatever selling how to become a bestseller.
There's enough of a motor behind bullshit. People gonna eat bullshit.
Yes, it's
And I mean, there's no
crazy.
better descriptor than COVID. Like imagine
True.
it's like doctors, scientists, all that, and somebody's like, "Well, let me tell you what my friend on Facebook said." Like, nigga, what? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Like to me, like whenever men, first of all, like we still figuring out how to be men.
Exactly.
Hey,
learn
fucking exactly.
every day,
God
like,
damn.
Learning from my, dads, everybody else. So for like them men to be trying to tell women what they need to be doing or what they need, whatever, it's weird to me. Like, and that's like I think with him, Kevin Samuels, some of them guys are doing. They're like, well, women, you need to do this.
All right.
You need to do that.
Funny to say that, and I don't want to go away from him.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna bring this up because we was talking about like the YouTube comments about us being unkept and stuff. All those people was coming for us because of what we said about Kevin Samuels.
Bro, most of those dudes was in wheelchairs.
Like literally,
Like I'm being real. Like most of those dudes was. Some of them had one
I
arm.
wanted to hear another person's
That's why we manage your socks
another
are so
person's
dirty,
opinion
because their socks and shoes are really clean.
about Kevin Samuels, and that is actually true. If you look at Greg Abbott, he got some of the iciest shoes you'll probably see.
His Air Force
I would be
Ones,
just Air
motherfucker.
Force-
His Air
You
Maxes
imagine
ain't
if he
touched the
becomes
ground.
President and
He
wears
would-
Air Force Ones
listen,
and Air Force Ones.
Bro,
He
okay.
should not.
All right,
He
all right,
should
listen,
not be.
okay.
a
well,
goddamn-
off topic.
He should not be able to run for anything.
Well, he can't
He
run.
can't run for
So, all
anything.
right. So, stop. All
We're gonna be
right.
in trouble with the whole community.
Fuck that guy.
Drew, I love you, bro. Drew, no, I love him. I can't
Oh, no,
be.
no, I know that guy.
I
No, no.
have a friend in the wheelchair.
I know
That's
you know,
okay.
we ain't-
HX Mingos.
Yeah.
Cool ass
we
dude.
ain't making fun of
We
that.
ain't-
We
I
just
said
don't
this
like Greg
before.
Abbott.
We're not making fun of the handicap, but that guy is just an evil person. Now, Trump was an evil person. We talked about him. I'm gonna fucking talk about him because
No doubt.
I don't like that guy. He need to just roll his ass on up out of here. Because I'm sick of that guy.
Is Derrick Jaxn an evil person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How?
bro. You see how tight he was holding his wife's hand?
His wife.
First of all,
Off,
bro.
why is he so much bigger than his wife?
No, he has an odd.
He was a
body
defensive
proportion.
lineman.
Like
Nah,
period.
bro, he's bigger than
skinny
me.
Neck, like I don't.
He
know.
was a defensive lineman.
His wife.
I looked it up.
His wife looked like she weighed like 110 pounds, bro.
Bruh.
This is my thing, though.
If I take the wrong picture of Krista and put it online,
It's a wrap.
It's a
I
wrap.
probably can't even drive down my street. So for him to have her with her helmet of salvation on,
We gonna get into that. We gonna get in
I'm
that first.
just like,
I mean,
We gonna get into that
Why
first.
did they make that video?
Listen, this is my thing. First off, flowers are blooming, the grass is growing, and it's time to mow your lawn. Thanks to our sponsor, Manscaped, you can trim the hedges below the belt safely and efficiently. I am talking about ball trimmers.
Manscaped, the global leaders in men's below the waist grooming, have an exclusive offer for our audience. Use code POUR, that's POUR, to get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Join the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. They are here to make sure your balls are smooth and smelling nice. After all, it's time for some spring cleaning. The Perfect Package 3.0 kit comes with the Essential Lawnmower 3.0 waterproof, cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your grooming routine. Manscaped obsesses over technology to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience, and they only use the best ingredients in their formulations. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, that's POUR, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, POUR, at manscaped.com. It's spring cleaning, baby, and your balls will thank you.
He's supposed to be a relationship guru. He's supposed to be a relationship guru, and then you get caught cheating. And then you already embarrassed your wife, but now you're gonna take it up a whole notch and make this goddamn video.
Reaction video.
Oh, well, he made the video first.
He made a reaction
He
video?
made a reaction.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Listen, he
I didn't
made
see
a
that.
reaction video of his video.
No.
And he
No.
talked.
In the
No.
third
He
person.
talked in the third
You're-
person.
no.
This is what he's doing.
He talked in
There
the
will
third
probably be
That
person.
did not happen.
Bro, look, before she made her video, and we're going to talk about that.
Are you being serious?
Before she made that video, I just thought, like, I didn't even watch the entire video. I watched the parodies more than I watched the actual video. And the parodies been hilarious.
My favorite parody was my guy, Big Ja.
That big dude with
in
the girl.
LA.
Yeah, the
that's my
girl
favorite
was
one.
funny as shit.
With Jada Fade.
Yeah. So I watched them, but I'm just thinking the whole time I thought about that Boys to Men song "Pass You By," cause it was like
Where would that come from?
cause in the song, you know, I don't do well with knowing the
57 years
words. I don't know well with the words,
what
but
are you
it was
talking
don't
about?
be too.
I know what you're talking about, yes.
that shit.
I know
Bro,
what you're talking
that shit
about.
related to her. Cause I'm like, man, why the fuck you just allowing yourself to get this shit? Like, leave this nigga. Like,
So that
goddamn.
Big Ja Jada Fade, what made that so funny when she was like, I was sucking.
No, she said she ate ass, and his reaction was
And she
Is
said,
that the one with the girl with the taper?
with the taper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The cold taper, too.
Yeah.
She was like,
Best
the trains-
taper in the
I had
game.
trains ran
She
over
said,
me.
She said
and
planes,
then
trains,
she
and
said-
automobiles.
She said, where I wanna be. Like, yo, she's hilarious. Like, for real. So, but what do we do about brothers like Derrick Jaxn?
fuck them guys.
But
man.
he done made a killing off of selling these relationship goals.
Well,
So
I mean, don't
there's a sect, like just other internet, like you understand, of people with lower self-esteem that looking for something to follow, looking for somebody to follow. So these strong personalities that can impose, that get enough of a following, if you get hooked into that circle, you know what I'm saying? There's people that's gonna follow it. So it's just like, unfortunately, like it's like that. But I guess like for us, it's just like calling that shit out. Like, no, that's not right. But then too, it's like one of my favorite college courses ever was like psychology. And
Okay.
you learn, like about different like personality disorders, whatever. And narcissism is a big one for men, especially how we're raised. Like is weird. Like it's, you know, okay, we're supposed to be tough, whatever, we're supposed to be hard, but then, you know, a lot of us are mama's boys.
Yep.
So we get a lot more attention, a lot more of our accolades are recognized. Even like it was all boys in our house, but like I've heard like even within the household, you know, boys being recognized over the girls, and then you go through this situation when as you get older and the mom and the daughter are beefing, but then the mom is treating the son so much better.
Yep.
And then, you know, we get coddled, so we get this like really extremely self-centered thing. Then on top of that, he's an athlete. So like if you're even like a halfway like good decent athlete where it looks like you might be able to go to school for free or do something for somebody, not everybody's really just like eating shit off your plate. Nobody ever tells you you're wrong. So your whole like perception of everything is just warped.
No doubt.
So you
I
start
agree with
saying-
that.
And but add on to it, he's a Christian.
Well, what made me mad
He's
is
a
when-
Bible thumper.
What made me mad is when he said, as soon as I turned my life over to God, my life went to shambles.
Like what
You can't blame God, bro. You cannot blame God.
God like me?
Yeah, God,
I'm the one who kept you from getting herpes.
God is up there like, yo, what is going on?
You mess with her.
I didn't say. I mean, like, dog. You say your life went to shambles when you went to God.
That's what he said.
That's because it got magnified. Like, he got mad because he got caught. Like, when he wasn't listening to Kirk Franklin and gospel music, he was fucking hoes with DMX. He was good.
He had that everything that's in the dark comes to light.
Bro,
That's what happened to him.
He's an idiot.
He's like, and like, I know a lot of people don't listen to Breakfast Club anymore, but I like put my radio on.
I
listen to Breakfast Club.
I listen to it from like 6:52 to like 17.
Yeah, so
catch that window.
As much as a lot of people don't like him, like Charlamagne is fairly knowledgeable about mental health. Like, he's been through a lot. So, when he was speaking about narcissism, and then you go back and listen to this man talk, it's just talking in circles and loops. But it's never once, I cheated, I did this, I am wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Accountability.
It's like, oh, in our former marriage. And I'm like, in our former marriage? But he's literally talking about his same marriage.
He's just the exact same marriage.
You rebrand your marriage? Like, how the fuck did you do that?
Oh,
Like,
he definitely did a rollout for his new marriage. Yeah, he definitely did a rollout.
But he avoids absolute responsibility.
Yeah.
All costs. And so, like,
Yeah.
I think, that's like a big part of it. And until he gets that, like, prayers for that young lady, because, they in for it.
They
in for it.
And she made that video when she had the bonnet on again.
In the military
but the
shirt.
camouflage shirt. She came dressed like Tiger off Major Pain. It was weird as fuck because
Mello called her a No Limit Mormon.
that
And
was
I was just
Come on, OG Mello. What's going on, bro?
I'm watching it and I'm really thinking, like, expecting drama to play that left, right, left, get on up.
Where did you even find a camo shirt
Like,
in 2021?
And it was like a baggy one
Does
too.
Champ still have them?
Exactly.
Does she buy
tall
4
tees.
for 20?
Bro.
See, that's what I'm like. Now we're talking about her, and that's not right.
Nah, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. Yeah,
fucked up-
she the victim.
What's fucked up?
She the victim.
Is because before she even made that video, all the women was like trashing her because of the bonnet and shit. But it's like, yo, she's the fucking victim. But then
She's
it's
the
like,
victim.
God damn, like, it's hard to defend
But
you.
you got to think about if
shit.
if people like that, if their target audience for their book and something like that is people that's looking for something low self-esteem,
Buy my book.
then of course his wife is gonna be that. And then to me, that kind of interesting. I'm a Christian, but like I've studied Christianity like through the ages, like how it's used, and I'm really careful like on how I'm a Christian. So it's like a manipulative like space of Christianity where patriarchy succeeds, where white supremacy succeeds,
without question. Yeah,
all
for
that
sure.
stuff succeeds. But there's also like a whole sect of Christianity that was like, nah, Jesus said go fuck them niggas up.
I can never
Jesus
go.
said let's get out of here.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But he was piping down broads in the name of the Lord.
I can never go to a church with a white pastor. Like, ever.
Why?
First off, my mom's is a pastor. And I saw how, growing up, black pastors was trying to treat my mom like men. Like a woman shouldn't be. And like, even as a kid, I wanted to fight those men. But my dad is 6'5", ex-football player. She used to have to check him like, don't do it, But like, that's whole nother story. But for me,
boy Joel,
the
hurricane.
I would white pastors with me. I just like, no. Because if you're not in the forefront of the whole Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, it just shows your side. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of them that are famous, like that, especially that lean right,
and then
they make it a specific point to let you know that like Black Lives Matter stuff
Without
isn't
question.
right or women's
Without
right isn't
question.
right. Kirk Cousins' built his dad that big ass
Without
church.
question. Yes.
Kirk Cousins over there holding hands with everybody. Your dad preaching against Black Lives
Again,
Matter
all
on
day,
Sunday.
every Sunday. Yeah. So now, okay. So we can get off Derrick Jaxn. Do massage.
Get them hoes off him too.
Well, we about to talk about something. Do massage therapist lives matter? Because Deshaun Watson was asking bras to eat his ass at a normal massage session.
So there's different massages, okay? So,
No, there's no massage.
Have you ever been to Nepal?
I've been to Thailand.
No, I'm kidding.
There's no massage where you asking someone to eat your ass.
I talked about my massage story.
But you didn't get your ass
I didn't get
ate.
that. But she put that hot oil in my cheeks, and that shit was weird. Like she just like dropped it, and that shit just went through my cheeks. If you want the information, I'll let you know where it's
I
at.
want the place. I definitely need that information.
Krista actually set me up the other day, and I was like pretty upset because we went to. She surprised me with a massage and a facial at a place. Actually, it's Milan Med Spa. So I shout out my homegirl. And so we went. I'm getting ready. I'm like, I kind of already knew I was getting a massage, and then the girl was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be your esthetician." I'm like, "Esthetician? I'm forgetting a wax? Like, what's going on?" But apparently, estheticians do other things than wax. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, and here's your massage," and a nigga came out.
Hold on.
Wait,
hold on. Stop. We need to take a moment. We need to take a moment. Okay, hold on. Stop laughing, bro. We need to take a serious moment here. Stop laughing, like for real. My man is distraught. Stop. Bro, can you stop laughing? Now I know Milan Luxury Med Spa. I'm fully aware of them. I know one of their specialties is the V steam. That's one of their specialties.
I didn't get my V steam.
Obviously, you shouldn't because you don't have a V.
Yeah.
But the fact that they set you up with
No, it was a couple of things. They set us up. So I'm like, and then it's really like you can't do nothing because like we already here. So Chris is like, "Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be a man. You want us to reschedule so you can get a different masseuse?" Oh, so this nigga can rub on you? What the fuck you mean? They playing a song with a bitch talking about somebody with pussy. So I'm just like, nah, it's, it's cool. God. I play it out. So, do the facial, do my massage. It actually wasn't bad, but like,
nah, hold on. So you went through with the massage.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it wasn't like no butt naked. Like, it wasn't the massage you be going there to get.
Oh shit!
I've never got a massage in my life.
It wasn't.
I've never gotten a massage in my life. I've never gotten a massage. I just know Milan because they've been on the podcast before.
I was butt naked when I got my
Was
massage.
you butt naked for your?
I was damn near in a fucking wetsuit.
That's what I'm.
When there was a nigga, I was like, oh, be right back.
Did you put on your jeans?
We put on a tuxedo and a chef shirt. All right, go ahead.
Hey, that nigga grabbed it. Hey man, you kind of tight. You stressed.
Did he say you've been working out?
Nah, so the fucked up part about it is like you can tell like I guess he really wasn't comfortable with it either. Cause like when he did Krista massage, he did her back, he did her legs like up to here, did his shoulders, everything else. Then he did mine. He was like, it's anything areas want to focus on. And I got ready to say like, I got these like, well, most of the men stick to the upper back. I'm like, damn, bro. So I just get my shoulder blades rubbed.
He limited you already.
Yeah. Work it out. No, work it out. Come on. Rub on my butt too.
What?
No, it was messed up though. Was when he was like
this is the greatest podcast
he was
ever.
Like adjusting.
Rub my butt.
And he went to brace himself, bro. And his thumb went right over the portal of my booty hole.
Wait,
and
portal?
I was just like, but I couldn't say nothing. Like I'm just like.
Nah, you should have said something, bro.
Was you in was your face in that hole, like the little thing?
I was in a vulnerable position.
That's where I was at when the lady.
I was like, I think he knew the move. I was like,
when the lady put the hot oil down, like I was like in that hole. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? That shit was crazy.
You should have went on ahead and got the whacking back though, KC.
Nah,
if I was you, I would have got the whacking back. Nah. What is that? You ain't cheating.
It's a service. You would have been in jail today.
It's nah.
Exactly.
The whacking back is a common service.
What the hell is a whacking back?
Whack and back. Whack back massage.
See, he knows too much.
No,
he knows too much.
And back.
You know too
You're
much.
Well versed.
Yeah.
I've never had a massage in my life.
Nah.
So I'm just letting you know.
I had some encounters with some.
I've never had a masseuse. I've never had a masseuse
I don't know
in my
what
life.
plural is.
So I don't know what masseuse is. I've never had a masseuse in my life.
I ain't never heard that.
But
that's what's up though.
What's going on with Deshaun though? Should we believe now that they're up to 14 women?
Bro, I don't know,
man,
bro.
Because I didn't believe it at first.
My thing was, and what
they're at 20 something now.
Oh,
whoa, it's over 14 now?
Jesus Christ.
So there's not 20 something cases filed.
14 cases.
14 cases filed with 20. But if you like know Tony Busby,
Yeah,
Yes,
he's a piece
yeah.
of shit.
he's
He
a
ran
wild
for
man.
For those
like,
of you who listen outside of Houston, which we got a ton of you. Tony Busby ran for mayor versus Sylvester Turner in the last election, and his campaign was a smear campaign. Like, he was talking about Sylvester Turner's interns. He was talking about drugs. He was just a terrible candidate.
He staged. Well, I don't say stage, but there was a robbery at his campaign headquarters.
Yes, I remember that.
There
I
was
remember
a
that.
robbery at his home. Now, if you like know where he lives, like gated area,
I know where he lives. Yes,
Niggas not walking in that hole to go rob.
not at all. Because you're going to jail.
Because you're going.
You going to jail.
You turn the block.
You going to jail
getting maced.
tonight. Yeah. Like,
And
for real.
apparently, he heroically told his family to hide and went and grabbed his guns and shot at him.
Yep.
But I feel bad in saying that because if there is like legitimate issues with these women, like now it's like, okay, we're pushing their story to the side.
Exactly.
See, KC brought up a good thing last pod. He was like, at first, if it's one woman, I can be like, man, they might be trying to smear him. Then it was 2. Then it was 3. Now we had 22.
Yeah.
So like, and I know a lot of them are Instagram models and Instagram massage therapists. So maybe he thought, yo, they just here for the cause.
So like I know a lot of people, and I'm in like a few different group chats, and like a few people are saying like, okay, well, these women thought it might be more than what it was.
Okay.
It didn't be, it didn't become that.
And
But
did he pay him though?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
$40
My
go a
thing
long
is
way.
But then there's some women that probably really showed up
Yeah.
to just do their job, and like niggas be freaky,
True.
and it's like.
And it's
You have
wild
to-
because you can't marginalize what to do with who now, because back in the gap, who was down for something, but now it's like I'm down for my job. I'm trying to do my job.
But how
And
do you know
then,
the difference
this
as a
thing-
man though?
You don't.
You don't.
That's the
why
thing,
You just
like-
always you just don't.
Like-
you
like,
don't
where's
play
the
that
line-
game.
where's the
That's
line
a fucking
crossed?
Russian roulette.
Especially like a guy like Deshaun.
I think
Where's the line cross?
I think we always place the onus on women to be more careful of who they're around, who they get drunk around, what they wear, all this other stuff. But
it's on the men.
As men,
Yeah.
we need to be more careful.
Agreed.
If you're gonna be sleeping, okay, yeah, it's cool. Go sleep with women. But be really, really careful. What are you making this woman believe?
Yeah.
Because if you don't follow through with that, you can have a consequence that's probably like greater than what you expected.
Exactly.
I have a friend slept with a girl when he was in college. She was on a sports team. He was on a sports team. Afterwards, I'm the nice guy. So like, if you sleep over, we did something back in the gap. You slept over. You got some shrimp and grits. Everything was cool. I was a Derrick Jaxn.
You assigning baseballs?
Yeah,
You assigning baseballs? Yeah.
But apparently, like after it was over, he was like, "All right, check you later."
Whoa.
And like they lived in cold area. Like,
Whoa. Yeah.
like, near Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Now she goes back to her teammates, like where she lives,
And tells the
who
story.
all hate this man.
And tell the story.
So he's was on trial for rape.
Of course. Of
And
course.
ended up being, so it's like that's probably too much of a consequence for what you did. But it's like, bro, be careful because people take this action like seriously. So like, discuss it more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now, if it's somebody you used to dealing with, okay, we get drunk, we do it. I got scared straight in high school. My health coach was the head basketball coach, and it was all basketball players and like 6 football players.
He was showing y'all pictures of chlamydia.
He showed us a video from Penn State where a dude at a frat party, him and a chick got turned up. They did it. Next morning, she woke up, had no recollection.
Yeah, that's why.
They was both drunk though.
Yeah, but still.
She went straight to the police station.
Of course.
And that's kind of where the origin of like you can't give consent when you're drunk.
Of course.
Now he ended up getting off, but it was just like, of course. Now she's scarred forever because she was drunk.
Obviously.
And too drunk to feel like what she had sex.
Obviously.
So she has to live with like feeling like being sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
And now he had to carry that moniker, even though he beat it, like you were accused of it. So now it's like
it's a part of his jacket forever.
Let's be more careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you completely.
That. Now there's gonna be, of course, outliers and everything. I hate when people use like an outlier to try to make it the rule. I think it's like what 2% or less.
But Deshaun Watson can't be an outlier at this point because when you're talking about like I wanted to cut him some bail early in the game, but now we up to 22. He's a wild dude. Like, I just think he likes to set up women who come for this service, and he tries to take it to the next level. Some was probably game, and then after the fact, they was probably like, yo, I think I was taken advantage of.
The wildest story though from the whole thing was that he told the lady the massage his upper thighs.
Have you seen couples with you?
And he bust, yes.
And he said he beat off, and he bust one off.
No, he didn't even beat off. She was just massaging.
Oh,
she said she ejaculated.
And just one just shot out.
Exactly. Like, you niggas, you Deshaun Jackson, max player. Like, what's going on?
But I mean, I've never been like one of that ilk. Like, oh, he's this person. Because I've seen like some niggas with like a lot of bread.
Me too.
Me
too.
And they have just no idea what to do around women.
No
But
doubt.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
But it's not though.
Bro.
But it's not though. People be
Dan Sharper.
Kellen Winslow was raping grandmas.
Like, what the fuck?
54-year-old women, bro.
No, older than that. One was
What?
like 70.
Oh, I thought the oldest was 54.
Bro,
70.
He was out there. Thank you for being a friend.
Don't knock.
do. Travel down the road.
Now I'm really upset because I'm
So
imagining.
we traveling the mountain.
Be author?
Yeah.
Listen,
Damn, you
don't knock
Kellen
on 54 year old.
Yeah, he like Golden Girls.
I ain't saying that.
Yeah, you do. Chill
dry
out. We
history.
already know. You don't put it
I
out on the
had
You'll
pod.
never come to my family reunions, buddy. Why is KC over there by Auntie Anita?
Yeah, he like Golden Girls, bro.
Move. She ain't making you no
Aunt
potato
Bethel.
salad.
Okay, let's get into something.
Aunt Bethel.
Let's get into something positive. To me, the Denver Nuggets made the best trade to trade deadline today. Denver Nuggets ended up with Aaron Gordon from Orlando Magic, which I think really helps their starting lineup. Looks like Drummond is supposed to get bought out by Detroit to go to the Lakers
He not even playing for Detroit. Oh
going
my
to Lakers?
gosh, he plays for the Cavaliers.
or
yeah.
Cavaliers,
Jesus
but he's supposed to get
Christ,
bought
I'm
out.
wearing Detroit shorts. Like, what the fuck?
I thought he had narrowed it down between
Nets and Lakers. Nets and Lakers. And then you also had a few like small trades, like Fournier ended up going to Boston, which I don't think helps them at all. Like, I mean, what
Boston
is
is lost this
They're
year.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're no good.
There's like in that perpetual like second round status.
Vucevic went to Chicago.
That was a great
That's
trade.
a great trade, but they ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs. I mean, maybe for the future.
You say Aaron Gordon is the best trade. I disagree.
Who you think the best trade is?
The best trade was Rondo to the Clippers.
That was my last
That's
one.
a good trade.
That was my last
That's
one.
the best trade because
Does Rondo start over what's my man's name that was here in Houston?
Patrick Beverly?
Does he start over Patrick Beverly?
Yes, fool.
I don't know, man.
And then Pat
What?
Beverly bites him.
Bro, what?
He looks like he bite people.
Pat Beverly was a crack dealer that made it.
Pat Beverly be slapping on the floor.
He gonna have a
sometimes
Disney
expect
movie.
panels on the floor to come up.
Pat Beverly gonna be the next Blind Side.
Pat Beverly gonna have a Disney movie, and he gonna get played by the dude from The Wire that was Omar.
Jafar.
Nah, hell nah. He's too old, bro. He's like 50 years old. What you talking
They
about,
look
man?
alike. Shit.
Nah,
I
man.
got real beef with Pat Beverly though.
For what?
So you like I proposed.
told
I
his
proposed
story.
in Miami,
Okay.
and we had a reservation, and apparently like reservations don't mean nothing in Miami, so it kept getting pushed back, and we was actually hungry.
Okay.
So we're like waiting. They already got my shit. Chris is like, man, let's just go somewhere else. I'm like, here's some chocolate mints, whatever. And like literally like the maitre d' is like walking people in, like, VIPs, Petrovelli like walks up, like literally when he's about to take me to my table, and he walks Pat Beverly back to the table I was supposed to have. I told maitre d', hey bro, I'm gonna wait 10 more minutes in here. Then I'm gonna go outside and wait for you. And you're not gonna want to see me come outside.
So you had beef.
That's my smoke with Pat Beverly. You took my table, nigga. Go eat some chicken fingers.
Say it to
probably.
camera one right there.
Where is it?
The big one right in the middle.
Come find me.
He gonna come asking for a catering meal.
And he gonna bite you. He gonna bite you. But you think, see, to me, the
Bro.
Clippers ain't championship ready, so Rondo don't matter.
No, he does matter because that's who makes them. They needed a point guard.
If Drummond goes to the Lakers, they're winning the chip.
I think Rondo like Rondo is what Pat Beverly wants to be. Like Pat Beverly has the attitude for it, but who was like Russ say like I think we do all that shit and still getting 40 put on his head.
Exactly.
For real.
Rondo
I agree with that.
as like he's like I used to hate Rondo for the Celtics, but he's actually like a legit point guard. And like now he's
We
older.
saw that
He's got
last
more
year.
gamesmanship, like stuff like that. But
And he can hit a three.
I think Aaron Gordon's gonna be good because I think like once niggas like burn out, like where they at. And
I
they
think
chilling,
Aaron Gordon is going to be incredible in Denver. Bro, he was the number 2 option in Orlando. Now he's the number 4 option in Denver. You don't think he's the best number 4 option in the league?
I just think Rondo fits exactly what the Clippers needed. They needed a point guard. They needed either Lonzo Ball or I thought Kyle Lowry. But they ended up getting Rondo.
They couldn't figure out the Kyle Lowry.
Rondo just left LA after winning the championship, and he's going back and going to help Clippers get to their first Western Conference Finals.
No, I don't think they're better than Denver. They may not be better than Phoenix.
I think Rondo gives them the attitude edge.
Exactly. Like he got
bro.
Kawhi's docile.
I'm telling you, man.
Like,
they play Phoenix in the Western Conference semis. Chris Paul, him and Rondo, that's a wash.
Bro, Phoenix
is good. They're the 2 seed right now.
Phoenix will get to the second round and lose.
Rondo and Chris Paul are both going to jail.
There's
going to be a joint stabbing on the court.
Phoenix will get to the second round and lose.
I don't agree with that. We can bet push-ups.
We can bet.
If
even though you don't do yours when you lose,
I've never lost. If Rondo,
we on wax.
If Rondo and CP3 play in the Western Conference semis, we'll bet, and I guarantee you the Suns beat them.
All right, bet.
That's a bet. All right, so we got that. But any other trades that y'all want to talk about? Obviously, the Lakers is dinged up right now. Brooklyn ain't at their final form. You know, because they're going to be better.
My Pistons traded deadline right.
We don't care about the Pistons, bro. Stop talking about the Pistons on this podcast. They suck.
What are the Pistons? What are they?
They suck.
They play basketball in America?
They don't play anywhere. They might as well be a EuroLeague team.
I know, like the Cars back in the 70s, they used to talk about having
the Pistons. Yeah.
Your Pistons are firing.
I don't even know why he's bringing up the Pistons on this podcast. They suck.
I wore their shorts today.
Yeah, well, sorry for you.
For motor parts? Were you going to a General Motors facility?
I hate you niggas.
All right, so I want to talk. Are y'all DC fans?
I am.
Did you watch the Snyder Cut?
I did.
Okay, good. We got someone to talk about it real quick. All right. First off, I think it needed to be 4 hours.
It had to be because all that goddamn like slow-mo.
It didn't to me.
It felt like
all that goddamn slow-mo made it 4 hours.
Okay, so you watched it late. Okay. Yeah. The only scene what did they do? Like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. The only part that felt slow to me was part 2.
I like the backstories. Like for me,
you need the character development.
For me, I feel like Joss Whedon should be arrested
after what he did with the cyborg.
Every person that watched his movie in the theater and then watched his cut,
we need reparations.
Should be the juror. Like it should be 12 of them.
It was bad, bro. Like
it was bad. It was bad.
He even cut out the Asian.
Like Fruity Pebbles. Like I don't. Like it was way more colorful.
He even cut out the Asian guy.
You ain't even have Superman in the Henny Black super suit.
He did. He sure did. Yeah, that Henny Black. When he came out that Henny Black,
I knew it was
that was fire. Me too.
The main look, Joss Whedon is obviously racist. Which one is that one right there?
Yeah.
Joss Whedon is obviously racist
because of how he did Cyborg and the black girl.
Superman in that colorful ass suit. And Zack Snyder cut, he was in black.
All black.
He was all black.
The Asian guy that became the head scientist of Star Labs.
He wasn't even in the movie.
Wasn't even in the fucking movie.
At all.
At all.
And Corona wasn't even out then.
And then, exactly. And then, the whole Wonder Woman scene when she was in the bank, he had them white people looking so goddamn powerful when, in all actuality, she was just whooping their ass in slow-mo.
She really was. Yeah, she really was.
Joss Whedon should be arrested,
and
bro.
you know what? Steppenwolf was better.
Cyborg shit.
Well, Steppenwolf was so weak in the Joss Whedon.
In the Joss Whedon version, he sucked.
My boy stepped out pure platinum.
Bro, he was throwing
icy
horses and shit in this one.
Steppenwolf like a Cuban link chain.
He threw a horse on a person. Like, he was raw on this one.
He looked like a Cuban link chain that could fight in this one.
And then we didn't even see what's the lady name? The grandma that's by Dark Side. I can't remember her name.
I can't think of her name either.
Grandma's.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of her name either.
She looked like
she do look like Roseanne, but I know you're talking about. Yeah,
I think her name like Grandma's Boy or some shit like that. I don't some crazy.
Bro, we got Martian Manhunter.
And
We
even
did
had-
get Martian
We
Manhunter.
didn't even have Martian Manhunter in the fucking movie. Josh Whedon.
I'm saying at the end, then that last other little scene.
Yeah,
with
that
Death
Martian
Note.
Manhunter scene was dope.
Josh
Yeah.
Whedon, I want you arrested, bro. Like
First of
straight
all,
up, nigga.
I like to say, like, okay, so like with comic book movies and videos, like we gotta remember, like this shit was like written 60s.
Oh, we know,
70
we
years
know,
ago.
we know, we
Been
know.
on this
I'm
shit.
tired of the Batman disrespect.
Oh,
It needs to end.
hold on. I
say
chose
this.
violence.
I say this.
Batman sucks.
No, wait, no,
How
no.
old are you? How old are you?
I'm 40. Batman sucks.
No, listen to this. Hold up. Listen to
Batman
this.
is a rich dude who needs time to prepare. I could fight Batman right now.
Batman will fuck you
Nah,
up.
chill out,
Hold
bro.
up. Let me say this shit.
Batman, pull up.
Let me say
pull
this
up,
shit.
Batman. Any of you
'Cause I
people in
was-
Vegas, pull up. Batman, I want you.
I was the biggest anti Ben Affleck as Batman.
No, I'm talking about Batman in
Hold
general.
up. No.
So Batman
Shut
in
your
general,
dumb-
bro. I
He's
was
an
born in
idiot.
1986.
I was born in
Batman carried
1980.
us through the 90s.
Batman,
Hey,
Bro, niggas
Batman
was not
is
watching
whack,
no
bro.
fucking
Listen
Thor in
to this.
1995.
Ben
That was the
Affleck.
Aryan Nation.
Ben Affleck in Josh Whedon movie was absolutely trash.
He was. I would
in
agree.
the Zack Snyder cut, I am pissed off. I'm not gonna get a Ben Affleck solo Batman
Can
movie.
I go on a Batman
that shit
rant?
was hard.
Can I go on a
as
Batman
fuck.
rant?
Dude was cold as shit.
Explain
But
to
look,
me.
didn't
Explain
have
to me
no-
why Batman is any good at anything. What is he good at?
Fighting.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
bro.
is.
How did he? The
went
Batman
and trained
vs
with
Superman was so fraud. Superman has laser eyes.
Okay, so Superman's actually like, and there's been like studies on this. I'm gonna push up glasses. Superman's a bad superhero to put on TV because he's fucking invincible.
Okay, then how did Batman kill him then?
because he had
the
kryptonite.
Because it's fraud.
Yeah,
Kryptonite
Crypto.
kills him.
He has laser eyes. He didn't even need to get close to him. They made a whole movie where they only did dialogue for
But
2
look,
hours.
Zack Snyder in the Zack Snyder movie, he made the shit
Oh, I
to
know.
wear
I know.
on the laser. So
I know.
he was already prepared for that shit.
Listen, bro.
Honestly,
Batman and Daredevil are the worst superheroes ever.
My
If a
only
blind
thing-
if a blind dude walked to this
Ironically,
studio right
Ben
now,
Affleck
I'm
played both
knocking
of
him
them.
out.
Ironically, Ben Affleck played
and
both
if Ben
of them.
Affleck walked through this studio right now, uppercut.
If
Straight up.
if Daredevil walked in here,
I'm knocking him out.
He whooping your ass.
I smell that axe spray. Fuck this nigga.
He whooping your ass, bro.
No,
it smells
real-
like Popeyes.
Put me on a close
Do
up
I
real
smell
quick.
Hennessy?
Put me on a close up real quick. Ben Affleck. What's Daredevil's character on Netflix? Who is that? Whoever you are, actor, pull up to Houston. Me and you gonna box. I'm knocking you out straight up. If you blind,
But them
there's
niggas
no.
really be working out.
I work out too. There's no blind person that's getting with me. Trust me. If you can't see, I'm knocking you out straight up.
Knocking out blind people, bro?
I'm knocking out anyone blind. If you blind, I'm knocking you out.
Why
straight
you
up.
making
American
announcements
for
about this
Disabilities,
shit?
come find me.
From the Greg Abbott to now, we're just not really looking good with the handicapable community,
No,
fellas.
it's not the handicapable.
We might
It's-
need to get Drew up here next episode.
It's specifically Greg Abbott.
It's
I don't
mine
like
is
Greg.
Daredevil.
Look, I see if I ever come across Greg Abbott, I'm gonna put a stick in his wheelchair and just go to work. It's just a wrap.
He just said
he ain't
that
gonna be able to go.
Batman also beat Superman in the comics. I just don't believe.
So,
I don't believe Batman would ever beat Superman.
DC's animated is way better than DC's live action.
I would agree.
Exactly.
I would
And
agree.
there was
I would agree.
one like with Vandal Savage where I guess Batman, like, first of all, Batman a whole ass nigga.
He
because
is. He had the whole files on his
plan
people.
to beat everybody.
Thank you.
He had a
And Vandal
contingency
Savage,
plan about fucking
I know.
up all his people. That should just tell you what type of nigga. He Triple H of DC. Remember how Triple H used to
if
fuck up
Deshaun
his own
Watson was in the
people?
Justice League and Batman's contingency plan was a masseuse. Like,
Wait, hold on.
like everybody was like, kryptonite. And Deshaun Watson was
A massage therapist.
Nigga busting nuts.
Nah, but real talk though, I hate Batman.
I'm sad.
I hate the heroes that I hate are Batman and Daredevil.
I just don't like, bro, like, growing up as a kid, like, the cartoon, like, Batman was the cartoon.
Khaki pants
Oh, no,
with
no.
the little
Yeah.
the blazer.
Batman Beyond was the
Bruce
cartoon.
Wayne.
He had a little
wore the
boyfriend,
same
Robin.
shit every time.
X-Men, like, those were the hero cartoons, bro.
X-Men have actual powers.
And then now we just allowed the MCU to bring these whack ass niggas from.
Well, first off, they're not whack. First off, they're not whack.
chill
Thor is
out.
not whack.
Chill
Thor is
out.
not whack.
Thor's a white supremacist.
No, he not, bro.
He's a member of the Aryan Nation.
No, he's not,
He gave
bro.
a black woman the whole thing.
Yeah,
to take
exactly.
Have you been to prison before?
Over. Nah, I've been
All
to
right.
jail.
They worship the Norse gods. blue eyes, blonde hair.
That nigga got one eye.
He do got one eye.
He got one eye.
He got one eye
He
now.
wants to look at white people.
Yo, this podcast went off the rails. All right. Snyder cut.
Because they only want to look at white.
Hold on. Snyder cut. KC, what do you rate it? 1 to 10.
I give it an 8.
Okay, Elmo, what do you rate it? 1 to 10.
I'm gonna go 9.
And I give it a 9 too. Because it was dope.
The only reason I gave it an 8 was because I didn't like all the slow-mo. Like that slow-mo shit was, some of this shit was forced. I don't like forced.
And you know what I hate about the Snyder cut? I know they would have preferred to get that off before Marvel did their Avengers shit. And I know they're not the same. I'm fully aware of that. I know there's different universes, but
You know what I found out though? So the Snyder's daughter passed away.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I
And
don't
it
want
said
to.
for Autumn.
I don't want to say like incorrectly, but I want to say it was suicide because it was like her depression finally got the best of her. You know, whatever. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was for a reason. But I think like, and I was reading like this one film guy I follow, and he's actually like going through like posting different stuff, and he's talking about like how a certain song was like somebody sang it at his daughter's like funeral. And stuff.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I'm like, that's cool. I just circle back, but I honestly feel like DC shorted themselves.
They did.
in not using Christopher Nolan,
Or they should have just gave more time.
because before like the MCU really picked up, the Dark Knight series was smashing.
It was killer.
Well, the one Dark Knight where he was in Ra's al Ghul,
When Batman began.
that one was hard.
So how you gonna say Batman can't fight? Batman was in the Himalayas whooping niggas, bro.
I would fight Batman right now.
in a wife beater.
Put the camera back on me.
he was in the snow.
Bane,
Back on me.
Bane broke his back
I'm-
and put that man in a prison where it was a ceiling where you got a chance to get out on your own, but you got to
Spinal.
risk your life.
And Bane,
Yes.
Bane,
Spinal.
My back is broken.
yo, Bane, I want action with you too. Pull up to Houston. I'm
The
not gonna
Bane and the actor will whoop your ass.
Nah, I would Bane actor for real.
Tom
First of
Hardy.
all,
is
Tom
real.
Hardy is 5'6".
Yeah, I
Tom
would. I
Hardy's
beat the shit out of him.
Tom Hardy's real.
No, I beat
man.
the shit out of this 5'7" dude. I'm real talk.
I helped Tom
I'd
Hardy.
uppercut him for real. I'd
You see
uppercut him
what
for real.
happened when Bane's asthma pump broke? He was out of there.
He was.
And that was traumatizing for me.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
couldn't
being
even
in
breathe.
5th grade doing the warrior path, and I
couldn't breathe.
You can't get no air out of the air. It's really
Oh,
harsh.
my
All right, look, man,
Also pollen?
we need to wrap this bad boy up. So, anything we want to close out with? Obviously, Elmo, give people your information again before we get out of here.
Elmo's World on Instagram
With an O.
With a
an O-
zero.
with a zero for the second.
With a
O.
zero.
Brunchaholics HTX. We're at Domain on Sundays and Saturdays. We do seafood. I do pop-up brunches. You can hire me to do catering. I sing. I dance. I act. I'm actually a quintuple threat is what they call it in the business.
I would say that the brunch is very great. The food is great, and when everybody is vaccinated up, it's gonna get even liver. Because I mean, if a brunch can have people just out like that,
Some people have actually called my food the cure.
The Cure for the Corona. That's the name of this episode. Cure for Corona. Elmo's World.
Moderna, Pfizer, shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits. All right, that's been episode 135. There we out.